but then I give all my heart.
Oh, don't be timid. Take your hand off your hip and give it to him. Oh, you're engaged, and very, very soon you'll be married.
Yes, sweet Silvio. Here is my hand. I promise to be your wife.
I promise to be your husband.
Oh, it is done, and there is no going back. Oh, this is so beautiful. Why can't this happen to me?
Well, you guys are all witnesses to the betrothal of my daughter, Clarice, and Signor Silvio, the worthy son of our Dr. Lombardi.
Sir, yes, sir, and thank you for the honor that you bestow on us.
But the doctor and I are in agreement on one thing. We want a plain, simple wedding without ornament or lavish, and nothing too costly. Did I mention that? So, why don't we all go to Brigella's Inn? What do you say?
I want nothing more in life than to be near my dear Clarice.
How could anyone ask for anything more from life? My son isn't vain and isn't needing a mistress at the moment.
Well, this marriage was written in the stars. As you all know, Federico Rasponi of Turin, my business manager, just recently died. And if it wasn't for his death, I wouldn't have been able to give Clarice to you, my dear sir.
Yes, I can see those stars were shining for me, but I'm still not sure I can say the same for Signora Clarice.
Sweet Silvio, you do me wrong. You will learn how pure my love is for you. It was only out of obligation to my father that I was to marry Federico Rasponi. My heart was always yours alone.
Oh, yes, when the stars have decided something, nothing can change their minds. How did Federico Rasponi die?
Oh, he died in a duel fighting to defend Beatrice, his sister's honor, which was pure and unimpeachable anyway, so it was all for nothing. But he was struck dead with a single blow.
This happened in Turin?
Yes, in Turin.
Oh, that poor man! I'm so sorry.
What, you knew Signor Rasponi?
Certainly I knew him. I lived in Turin for 3 years.
Oh.
I also knew his sister. Beautiful. A woman of such spirit and courage. She used to dress like a man and ride horseback. What couldn't be said of the two of them?
Well, no more on talk of unhappy things. But do you know what we need, Signora Brigella, madame? We need some of the brilliance that you know how to work in the kitchen. We need some of your piatto du jour.
It would be my pleasure. Why don't we go to my inn where I'll cook us up some pasta fagioli, a little roast pork or two,
Yes.
some mangiapane,
Yes.
mascarpone and chicken.
Yes. Yes. Bravo. But beef too, roasted with lots of red onions, wine and caffeine, breaded in butter and fried in butter. Oh, let the juices steep, pour them over each, just that way we may be able to soak up huge chunks of bread. Smeraldina, see who that is.
Right away.
Excuse me, Father. May we be excused?
Let's see who's at the door first.
Sir, it's a servant of a foreigner who would like to have a word with you.
Find out what he wants.
I'm already going.
Can we go?
Go where?
Oh, I don't know. To my room.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
No! The young couple aren't ready to be left alone just yet.
Yes, you are an honorable man. Patience is a virtue.
My most humble reference to all assembled here. Oh, what a beautiful company. Oh, what a beautiful conversation.
Wait! Who sent you, friend?
And who might this be?
This is my daughter,
And so I rejoice.
and close to being a wife.
And so I grieve. And who might this be?
I am her maid, signori.
I congratulate her.
Stop! What do you want to know? Who sent you?
One question at a time. 3 at once is far too many. Are you engaged?
Oh, sir, no.
Stop! Who sent you? What do you want to know, and from whom?
I want to know nothing, and from nobody. I simply serve my master, that's all. We should talk about conjugal relations.
Wait, who is your master?
Yes, my master. He's a gentleman from Turin. His name is Federico Rasponi of Turin. He's downstairs. He'd like to come in. Oh, and I'm to wait for an answer. Are there any more questions? No? And now, back to you, my dear. Ow! Ow, 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 ow!
Now wait, who are you? Who sent you? Are you Satan?
You want to know who I am? I am Truffaldino Batocchio of Bergamo, originally.
I don't care where you're from. Now tell me one more time. Who is your master? Because I'm afraid to know the answer.
Poor man, he must be deaf. My master is Federigo Rasponi of Turin.
Signor Rasponi is dead.
He's dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Then you arrived.
What? My master dead? He was alive 5 minutes ago. He said he was fine.
Wait.
Now he's dead? Oh.
Okay, you're absolutely positive that he's dead?
Of course I'm positive.
Oh, okay.
Well, are you sure he's dead? Was it an accident? Oh, dear.
Wait, okay, you don't want anything else?
Well, if he's dead, you can't help me. I better go see for myself.
Okay, so what do we make of him? Is he really crazy or is he just that stupid?
Both?
He's stupid and crazy and of no breeding if he's from Bergamo.
He has a nice face. I kind of liked him.
Oh, of course you did.
But Federigo Rasponi of Turin! Did he just dream him back to life?
Oh, if it could be true, it would be the worst possible thing that could ever happen.
This is preposterous. Haven't we all read the letter telling us that he's dead?
Is it possible he is still alive?
I am amazed. This is no way to treat even a servant. Do you treat strangers like this? I don't think so. Unforgivable.
Wait! He may be a lunatic.
You told me that Federigo Rasponi was dead.
And?
And what? He's alive in the pure spirit and brilliance that could only be his. And he's still waiting to come in.
Signor Federigo.
Signor Federigo.
Rasponi.
Rasponi.
Of Turin?
Of Turin.
Okay, take him to the hospital. He's a lunatic!
Baguette! Oh. Now, look, you're making me swear like a French fishwife. It is here, in this house, in this room, in which a shadow of evil hangs, black and malicious.
Okay, wait, what happened to our happy mood?
Senor Pence, why don't you just test the idiocy of this predicament and just ask the man that he thinks is Federigo Rasponi to simply come up here?
Fine, go. And please return with the Walking Dead.
He was dead and now he's alive. Worms meet and now walking, and you in no way find this a contradiction. Well, you will see him with your own eyes. And you girl, I will talk to you soon.
Silvio, I'm trembling all over.
Have no fear! You will be mine.
Okay, it's probably some scoundrel who's trying to play a prank on me.
I know Signor Federigo. We'll just see if this is he.
Oh no! Could this sweet-looking servant really be a rogue?
Get out!
Senor Pantalone, the gentleman whose grace I admire so in your letters in no way corresponds with the treatment I've received. I send my servant as an ambassador of goodwill, and you leave me standing out in the corner for half an hour.
Well, pardon our bad manners, sir, but may we all ask, who are you?
Federigo Rasponi, from Turin, at your service.
What is this? This isn't Senor Federigo. That's his sister, Beatrice.
I'm happy to see that you're alive, particularly after we heard the rumors of your death. I don't know what to believe.
Yes, I know that you had heard that I was dead, but luckily I was only wounded, and once I was restored to my natural health, I embarked on this trip to Venice as you and I had planned.
I have nothing to say. You could be the spirit in the form of a gentleman, and since I've heard from people who I trust from certainty, I have no proof of the contrary.
Ah, yes. Well, here I brought some letters from your business acquaintances. These will prove that I am, in fact, myself.
Silvio, we're lost.
All life is lost without you.
Oh, no. Is that Pergella? What is she doing here? My friend, you look familiar.
Yes, Signore. You remember Brigella Cavicchio from Turin?
Of course, now I remember you. For the love of God, please don't give me away.
Don't worry, I run an inn. I am at your service.
And as I already have the pleasure of your acquaintance, it would be an honor to come and stay at your inn.
You do me an honor, signori. What a tangled web we're weaving here.
Well, it seems that this letter may have accompanied Signore Federigo, but since you, sir, present them to me, I have to believe what they say.
If there's any remaining doubt, here's Brigella. She can assure that I am, in fact, myself.
There is none other.
Well, okay, now that I've heard from my good friend Brigella, I'm pleased to meet you. And I ask that you forgive me if I've had any doubts before.
Excuse me, Father. Can it be that this is really Federigo Rasponi?
It must be.
And who is this young lady?
Well, yeah. This is my daughter Clarice.
The one that I'm destined to marry.
Yes, just that, dear sir. And now isn't this just a beautiful turn of events?
Senora, allow me the honor of making your acquaintance.
Your devoted servant.
And who is this gentleman?
This is my nephew.
No, Signora, I am not your nephew. I am engaged to Signora Clarice.
What's this? Isn't she destined to be mine?
Signor Federigo, you have to understand, before your arrival, we all believed that you were dead. Whereupon my daughter was promised as Signor Silvio here, but now that you're alive, you can still have her, if you want her. And Signor Silvio, there's nothing for you to say now.
Okay. Well, I don't care what she wants. I want her as my wife. And I also want to have myself a bit of fun.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're too late. Signora Clarice is going to be mine. Signor Pantalone promised her to me. I will have her, and you, sir, will find me a worthy opponent in this battle.
Bravo, a palpable hit. I don't want to die over this.
Signori has arrived too late. This beautiful girl has promised to my son, and you, Pantalone, you will pay for this. In Latin, they say, omnis tempuntis levanta.
What? No.
And you, Clarice, have you nothing to say about this all?
Anything that I say now would come back to torment me.
Get back here right now, you little brat, and stop making trouble!
Senor Pantalone, have some compassion. We shan't convince her of anything right now. Let us first go over our business dealings together.
Right, everything is in order in all of our affairs. Once I tally everything up, you will be paid your fee.
Ah, yes, and as I have the pleasure of Brigella's acquaintance, I shall stay at her inn.
Good. I'm sure she'll serve in whatever wish that you may have. And if you need anything else, please let us know.
I would be grateful for a small amount of money. I didn't bring much with me in case I was robbed.
Oh, okay, well, I'll have some money brought to you.
I will send my servant to your house. He's very honest and trustworthy, can be trusted with anything.
So your servant comes to me and gives you the money. Good. And if you need anything else, please just let us know.
Thank you, sir.
At your service.
Now, Signora Beatrice.
For heaven's sake, keep your mouth shut. My brother is dead, and at the hands of Florindo, my love. It's in search of him that brings me here to Venice. If you tell everyone that I'm a woman, my plan will crumble, and I won't be able to collect his money or find Florindo.
I understand, but I don't want to be the cause of Signor Pantalone giving you money in good faith and finding out that I've made a fool of him.
But we're not fooling him, really. My brother is dead, and I'm his heir.
Then why are you in disguise?
If it were discovered that I'm a woman, I couldn't claim the money directly. Pantalone, as my brother's business partner, would become my benefactor, and there's nothing I want less than that. Besides, I need my freedom, if only for a little while. You want what's best for me, don't you?
Certainly, my dear. I remember you astride those horses, that fiercely independent spirit of yours bursting out of your... Yes, you can count on me.
May we go to your inn now?
Where's your servant?
I told him to wait for us in the street. He might seem crazy at times, but so far he hasn't caused me a moment of regret.
Ah, fidelity. Well, let's go. We go to find love.
Any more love, and I'll be in more trouble than I already am.
I tried. I did. And now we're off to my inn, full of beds, and not one of them will do me any good.
I'm sick of waiting. We came into the city about lunchtime, and then it was 1:30, and then it was 2 hours past. Now, all my other masters, whenever they arrive in the city, the first thing they do is leave their trunk off at an inn and find a place to stay and get something to eat. Excuse me. Him? No! He leaves his trunk at the station, goes visiting here and there, completely forgetting all about me, his noble servant. I'm hungry. Quite frankly, I need a new master. Yes. Yes, one who can show a bit of consideration for those who serve him. And here we are at an inn where I could go in and get a bite to eat. But that's just when my master would come out here looking for me. Ugh. What's worse, I have absolutely no money. Oh, poor Truffaldino. You do all you can to serve your master, a soulless devil of a person. And what you get in return? Starvation.
Giddy up, Betsy! Only a couple of steps more. Ah, told you that you couldn't handle this alone.
He looks like he's got some extra cash. Excuse me, signori, may I be of service?
Good, friend. Would you carry this trunk into the inn here, please?
Of
Thank
course,
you.
signori. You, come with me. You pick it up like this. Now, 1, 2, 3. There.
Bravissimo.
You can leave now. Signori, I will take care of everything.
Take care of Charles. He's my prized horse. You! See how he does that?
Excuse me, but I'm unused to this sort of work, and I am disgraced by it. I'm a well-educated man who is now well at a job and now must slave for a living.
Are you
My
mad?
fee is 10 pieces for your bag.
Are you mad? There is the street. Go.
I'm not going anywhere until you have paid me.
Sir, we are in the middle of a show here. You are ruining my moment.
And you think I care?
Fine. Here are your 5 pieces. There you are.
And the other 5.
What's another 5? All right, fine. Here are your other 5.
Yes, thank you. And my gratuity.
Your gratuity. Here is your gratuity.
It's so unpaid.
What a parasite that man was. I thought I was going to have to beat him.
Signori, all is ready.
Is it comfortable here?
This is a good inn, sir. Nice beds, shiny floors, and wonderful food. Oh, with smells alone that could satisfy a man. I would like to be served there myself, signori.
And what is your profession?
Servant.
Do you have a master?
Truly, no.
So you are without a master then?
You see, I am without one. He is not with me, therefore I am without him.
How would you like to serve me?
It would be an honor. Good, then how much will you pay me?
How much will you take?
Well, my other master, who is not with us any longer, used to give me 5 lire and expenses.
Good, then that is what I will give you.
And every once in a while, he'd give me a little something extra.
How much of a little something extra?
Something each day for food.
Fine, I will give you that easily, yes.
Good, then I'm with you.
Good. First, go to the post office and see if there are any letters for Florindo Artusi, and if there are, bring them to me immediately. I will be waiting for you.
Perhaps in the meantime, you could order us some dinner? 1 soldo a day from him. That's about 30 soldi a month. Good then, so we leave for the post office for our new signori.
So this is how you come to wait for me.
Signori, I was waiting for you.
Then how do you come to wait here and not in the street where I told you?
I went for a walk to work up my appetite.
Come now, fetch my trunk and bring it to Brigella's inn.
And here is my inn, so you don't have very far to go.
On your way, stop at the post office, see if there are any letters for myself, Federigo Rasponi, or for my sister Beatrice, who didn't accompany me.
Who knows, I may meet myself coming and going. Excuse me, are you the proprietor of this inn?
Yes, I am. Bring the trunk, and don't worry, you will eat well tonight.
Ha ha, great. I've been out searching for a master, and now I have two. What? And it's not possible to serve them both? And why not? What do I have to lose? If one leaves me, I will stay with the other. Things will work out. Good then, so we leave for the post office for both of our new
Boy!
Yes,
Where
sir?
is your master?
In the inn, sir.
Go and tell him I wish to speak with him. If he is a man of honor, he will come.
Excuse me,
Less
sir.
back talk on this sort of quick trip to heaven.
I'll get him right away.
Now I will run you through. This embarrassment between my rival is unacceptable. If Signor Federigo escaped with his life once, he will not escape twice.
Excuse me, signori, but there's a man outside who seems set on murdering you.
I don't know him. What does he want with me?
I don't know, but if you'll excuse me, I'll be going to the post office. Yes.
Signori, what would you like to ask of me?
I'm sorry, sir. There must be some mistake. You must have me mistaken for somebody else.
Ah, but my servant told me you were asking for me in a most imperious and menacing tone under the pretense of challenging me to a duel.
I'm sorry, sir. I asked the servant to go fetch me his master.
Fine, I am his master.
You are his master.
He has none other. He is my servant.
I must have mistaken your servant for another. I'm sorry. My mistakes happen all the time. I'm sorry.
No problem. Mistakes happen all the time.
You are a foreigner, sir.
I am from Turin.
The man who I wish to challenge is also from Turin.
Ah, if he is my countryman, then I may know him. And if he has disgraced you in any way, don't worry about it. May I volunteer myself to do any justice to him that you may see fit?
Do you know of a Federigo Rasponi?
Oh, I know him all too well.
He has been promised to be engaged to my beloved Clarice.
Well, my friend, I can tell you, Federigo Rasponi will never bother you again. He is dead.
I can assure you, sir, Signor Federigo is in fact alive.
And I can assure you he is dead.
Yes, we all thought so. But my father of my beloved has made it all his efforts to prove the man is who he says he is.
This is impossible. If he didn't stay dead, how am I supposed to trust the universe? Where is this resurrected Federigo?
He's staying in this inn.
I've been told of no other visitors here.
Sir, if you see Signor Federigo, tell him it is best for him to forget idea of marriage if he values his life. Silvio Lombardi is my name, and it has been an honor to make your acquaintance.
Sure
and
it
what
has.
is your name, may I ask?
Oh, dear. He must not find me out. Chef Boyardi, at your service.
Signor Boyardi, I am at your service.
How could he receive such a stab, a hit as I gave him, and still not be dead? Oh, no. If he didn't stay dead, then I must return to Turin and console my dear Beatrice. She believes I abandoned her.
Yes, come. Quickly, we haven't got all day. Oh, stop! Go back, go! Shoot! Yes.
Ah, Truffles! You want to return to Turin with me immediately?
Immediately?
Immediately.
Without dinner?
No, we'll eat, but then we'll go.
Oh, benissimo.
Did you go to the post office?
Yes.
Good, where are my letters?
Here they are. I seem to mix up the letters of one master with the letters of the other.
Fool, where are my letters?
You must understand, signori, these didn't come directly from the post office. On my way there, I ran into another friend. We served the same master in Bergamo together, and he asked me to see if there were any letters for his master. There was one, but I can't seem to find out which one it is.
I will take mine and give you back the rest.
No, I can't let you do that. It goes against the honor of my friend.
And who is this friend?
One moment. What's your name? Okay. Her name is Angie.
And where is this Angie?
Truly, sir, I don't know.
Fine, let me take mine.
No.
What is this? A letter addressed to Beatrice Rasponi? Beatrice Rasponi is in Venice?
Ah, yes, you found the one that belongs to my friend.
And who is the master of this friend?
I don't know.
Well, if she told you to go get a letter for her master, she must have given you a name.
Naturally.
Ergo,
Miss
what
Guestford.
name?
She wrote it on a scrap of paper.
And where is this paper?
At the post office.
I'm lost in a sea of confusion.
I see no way out of this.
I'm going to open this letter.
Shame on you, sir. You mustn't do that. I'm afraid if you do that, they'll think that I opened it.
So what? This letter is directed to a person over whom I've direct authority over. Therefore, I can open it without scruples.
My master is deranged. Proof positive. Oh, God, help me.
Dearest Signora, since you left Turin, much has happened. All know that you have fled to Venice in order to be reunited with Florindo. The High Court has discovered that you escaped dressed in men's clothing, and they intend to track you down and bring you to justice. I'm rushing this to the post directly, and if I hear of anything else, have all faith in me that I will send it along immediately in confidence. Your most humble and obedient servant, Tognan of Doria.
Ah, well, that's just lovely reading other people's mail.
What have I read? Beatrice in Venice and dressed as a man? To come in search of me? Oh, she is my love, truly. Come, dear Truffles! Use every wit about you to find this Angie, her master, man, woman, whoever it may be, and bring them here to the inn, and you will be rewarded richly.
Then I will do as you say, Signori, but what if they ask why it's open?
Just tell them it was an accident. Reseal it or something. I don't know.
I will do as you say,
Good.
Signori.
Take this letter, and with it too, I am in your hands.
You can put your faith in me, Signori.
Good, and find this Angie. I will be waiting for you.
Somehow I've volunteered myself into the service of two masters. Now, the letter of one master was opened by the other master, of course, but I can fix that. Do you have any tape, perhaps? This sticky stuff, right? Yes, haha. Now, this stuff fixes everything, they say, so let's just try it. How do I do this? Attach it onto here, and then if you just wrap it around a couple of times. Good. Good as new, right? Yes? Okay, there. Now you take this. Here comes my other master, and oh no, I forgot all about you. Now, come up here, quick. Hurry. Oh, careful, there's a step. Yes. Up we go. Let's go.
And where do you want this thing?
In the inn, sir.
And who will pay me?
My master.
Is this my trunk?
Yes, Signori.
Bring it to my room.
Which one is your room?
Ask at the desk.
You owe me 30 soldi.
Just go and I'll pay you.
I want it now.
You'll get the money when the job is done.
I should have left this damn trunk in the middle of the street.
Have you been to the post office?
Yes, I have, Signori.
Were any of my letters there?
No, but there was one for your sister.
Ah, yes. Give it to me.
Here it is.
This letter has been opened.
It's not possible! How could that have happened?
Opened, then sealed very poorly with tape.
Who would have done that?
You have no idea, eh? You unworthy word. Did you open this letter?
I'll tell you the truth, Signori. I'll confess. It was all a mistake. You see, at the post office, there was a letter for me and a letter for you, and accidentally I opened yours instead of mine. Please, have mercy, Signori.
Did anyone read this letter?
No, it's in a character that I don't understand.
And it was seen by no one.
Well.
Very well, then. Go, air out my clothing. I will go to Signor Pantalone's. I must have that money.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness that's over. I told it so well, didn't I? Didn't you think that was convincing right there?
Is the master in the house?
No, Signori.
Do you know where he went?
Not a clue.
Wait, did he come to my house for his money?
Yes, I think he did. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, never mind. When you see him, please give him these 100 ducats. I can't stay here because I have things to do and I don't have time for this.
Wait, Signoria, who does this go to?
Have you found Angie?
No, Signori, but I did find a man who gave me a purse with 100 ducats.
100 ducats, what for?
He didn't say, were you expecting any money, Signori?
I did present a letter of credit to a merchant.
Then these must be yours.
What did he say when he gave it to you?
He told me to give it to my master.
Then it is mine, undoubtedly.
Yes.
Now, who was the name of this man?
He didn't say, but I know I've seen him before.
Where did he come
or
from?
Me before. I truly, sir, I don't
But you
know.
remember Angie?
Yes, just not where to find her.
You need to eat.
Now, don't you leave me. My left hand is now bankrupt. I've given away everything I have.
Then it's settled. You will marry Signor Federigo, and I've given my word, and there's no going back.
You may be my master, sir, but you are acting like a tyrant.
When Signor Silvio first asked for your hand, you didn't say no. Now is not the time to raise any objections.
This subject, with all due respect, will result in my mutiny.
My decision is final.
I can't do it, Father. Sir.
No?
I will not marry Federigo Rasponi.
You dislike him that much?
He's completely loathsome in my eyes.
Well, there's only one cure for this.
What's that?
Signor Silvio is banished from this house, and you will never see him again!
Silvio is so much a part of me.
What?
That if you send him away, it'll be as if you're sending me away.
Oh, be strong, Pantalone, have a spine.
Senor Federigo is here and wishes to have a word with you.
Look, he's here, now he's your master.
Oh, what torment.
What's wrong? You're crying? Do you not want the handsome, virile man that is Federigo? You could steal from me an entire fortune and leave me only him, and I wouldn't cry. I would laugh with my mouth wide open if he were mine.
Go, daughter, and please stop crying.
But what else can I do when my heart is breaking?
Senor Pantalone, we meet again.
Yes, we meet again, sir. Did you receive the 100 ducats?
I didn't.
Your servant was just here. You said he was an honest man.
Don't worry, I just haven't seen him yet, that's all. He'll give it to me when I get back. Is that Senora Clarice who is crying?
Sir, this will take some time getting used to. This news will, anyway. But don't worry, in time she'll adjust.
Do me a favor, sir. Leave me and Senora Clarice alone for a moment. Let me see if I can reassure her.
Yes, I will do just that because I want everything to work out for the best.
Senora Clarice.
Go away, and don't even try to persuade me.
You have been severed from the one you were to be with.
I was yanked by force away from my marriage. You have taken my hand, but never my heart.
I have a secret to tell you, one which I hope will calm you down.
You can't begin to know how I feel.
But I do know how to console you.
No one can console me, except Silvio.
If that were the only way to console you, I would give you your Silvio. But there is another way.
You are murdering me, Signori. I am speaking to you in the harshest manner I know, and all you do is continue to stand there and torment me. My passion for my love is ardent, eternal, invincible.
Your absolute inflexibility touches me, but I have a secret to tell you in confidence.
I don't want to keep your secrets. I wouldn't confide in me if I were you.
You must promise me that this will go no further than this, and then I will put my safety in your hands.
I promise. You will have my most rigorous silence.
I am not Federigo Rasponi, but Beatrice, his sister.
Oh. Oh. Of all the things that I expected you to say, that was not one of them. You're a woman.
I most certainly am.
Oh.
God, now do you think that I want to be your husband?
But what about your brother?
My brother is dead, and at the hands of my love, it's in search of him that brings me here in disguise. I plead by all that is sacred in friendship and trust that you don't give me away. I'm afraid I've been incredibly rash in confiding in you, but I've done so for several reasons. Primarily, it saddens me to see you so distressed. Secondly, I need a woman friend that I can confide in and who will understand. And thirdly, because I've put your Silvio through so much pain, and I don't want that because I'm in the same pain myself.
But you will permit me to tell Silvio, won't you?
That I must absolutely forbid.
I will say nothing.
Respect my confidence in you.
I swear I will say nothing.
Come, take my hand.
I don't know.
Do you doubt that I'm a woman? I'll give you evidence if I have to.
No. It's just, this all seems like a dream.
This is quite unordinary, that's true, but come. Join hands as a sign of dear friendship and trust.
I promise I'll be your friend. And if any way possible, trust in me.
Ah, yes, this makes me infinitely happy. My daughter, you've taken him into your arms very quickly.
Yes, I told you I would be able to reassure her.
Congratulations, you've done in 4 minutes what I thought would be possible in 4 years.
Now I'm in real trouble.
Well, now that everything is settled, we will have a wedding.
Oh, yes, but first we have the dowry to consider.
Yes.
These are things that we can do in 2 hours. Tomorrow we'll have a wedding.
Not so fast, Father, sir.
Daughter dear, I will go inform Signor Silvio.
For the love of God, don't make him angry.
Why not? Do you want 2 husbands now?
I didn't say that,
But nothing. At your service, sir.
Oh, Signora Beatrice, this is dreadfully bad. If Silvio meets my father, then...
Don't worry, it'll all work out in the end. Worst case is, I'll have to marry you.
But what if Silvio thinks I'm being unfaithful?
It'll only be for a little while.
Oh, if only it were possible to tell him the truth.
You can't. My safety is in your hands.
What would you have me do?
Stop being so melodramatic.
I doubt that there is anyone who has suffered more than I have.
Have patience. After the fear, after the trouble, you will be all the more happy to be reunited with your Silvio.
In the midst of all this pain, it is impossible to trust that I'll ever be happy. The one thing I can trust is the truth. Life is either the best or the worst. All we have is hope.
Leave it all to me.
Can you listen to me for once? Oh.
I am beside myself.
What compelled you to come to Senor Pantalone's house in the first place?
Because by not keeping to his word, he has rendered me a terrible insult.
Yes, but there isn't a damned thing that we can do about it.
He has mistreated our family and doesn't merit a bit of respect.
Yeah, that's true. But we need to be calm in this matter. Just go home. I'll wait for Senor Pantalone alone.
But I, mother dear.
But I, son of mine, want you to obey me.
All right, I'll go. But if Senor Pantalone persists in this, he will have to deal with me.
Oh, poor boy, I do pity him. Senor Pantalone just thrusted him into this betrothal after the death of Federigo Rasponi. I just wish that I could be calm and rational when I see him.
Excuse me, but what is the doctor doing in my house?
Oh, Pantalone, I'm at your service.
Well, imagine that. I was coming to
Oh,
find
I
you.
know that you were coming. Sit down. If only to tell me that Senor Pantalone, that you were going to indeed me marry.
Right. Okay, but
Yes.
I was actually coming to say.
Oh no, there's no.
In this next scene, we will have a bell, and with this bell, the actors must assume one of 3 different positions. One must be standing, one must be sitting, and one must be laying down.
rhyme or reason whatsoever. I know that we are the best of friends.
Yes,
Continue
okay,
being
but you
line
need
of
to know what I'm
graces,
going to
yes?
say.
Oh, I
didn't
know
know
what
about
you are
some-
going to say.
Could
I
you
know-
let me speak? Could you let me speak? Thank you.
No, go right ahead, please.
Okay, I was going to say it was about
Oh,
the
also,
contract.
yes, the contract. It clearly states, Omnis tempuntis levanta
I don't know how to
Avada
speak Latin,
Kedavra."
but guess what? Between the marriage between Senor
Where are you
Silvio
going?
and Clarice, I'm sitting on this floor.
But-
Can I sit on the floor? Do you mind? Can I sit on this floor?
Go ahead. I don't
Anyway.
care.
Okay, could just finish reading the contract and please could you
Omnis
less of the Latin?
tempuntis.
I said I don't know how to
Levanta
speak Latin.
Okay.
But anyway,
I'll just let it come then.
okay, you were speaking
You're
before.
making me tired. Just speak, please.
Are you sure you have
Yes,
anything else to
go,
say, especially
go.
in Latin?
I have nothing more to say.
Okay,
Go,
actually,
please.
I was coming to say that the law is all and well, but in this case, it doesn't apply. And
Are you saying that this other marriage is going to take place?
oh my God, what are you crying about?
I can't believe that this other marriage is going to take place. You know, I had a lot of respect for your daughter because
Okay.
she is in love with my son.
And you
but
still
I do
can.
not have respect for you. You sit down.
What?
Lay down right now. I am talking.
Fine! Now just continue what you want to say and not Latin!
You have no right to do this to my son or me. You have just rendered a terrible insult, and you know what?
What?
It's Omnis tempuntis and Vada Kedavra.
I don't
Ivana.
speak Latin! I don't understand Latin. This woman is crazy.
There you are!
What?
There you are! I've heard what you've said to my mother. Is it true?
Yes, it's true.
The engagement between Clarice and Federigo is confirmed.
Confirm and resolve.
I marvel at the ability for you to tell me this news with such audacity. You are a man without honor.
What?
Without reputation.
Is this how you speak to your
I
brother?
don't care how old you are. I am trying to restrain myself from cutting you them from them.
I'm not a frog that you can just cut and roast on a fire.
Outside, we will settle this as gentlemen.
I'm not a dog that you can just order around. Are you challenging me to a duel in my own house?
Outside! Outside, you will see what it is to be a man of honor.
Men like me carry honor wherever they go.
You are vile,
What?
cowardly, and common.
You little impudent
and
piece of...
inside my hand.
That's it!
Senor Pantalone! I am here to defend you.
Yes. Wait. Okay.
Got this.
Aha! Just the man I wish to fight.
But
I shall set my laser to kill, not stun.
oh God.
Fool! Ha! Ha ha ha! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Ha! Ha! What in the world is that?
I just beat you with a stick.
For the love of God, stop fighting over me.
Out of sympathy for you, dear Clarice, I will spare Senor Silvio's life. But you remember your promise to me. You stay there.
Dear Silvio, are you okay?
You wicked, deceiving dear! Dear Silvio!
No, Silvio, I love you. I adore you. I am forever faithful to you.
Oh God, you're too much. Is it faithful to promise to another lover?
That promise doesn't require me to marry him.
Then what does it promise exactly?
Dear Silvio, I can't say.
Why?
Because I have given my word.
Because you are guilty!
No, I am innocent.
The word innocence doesn't fit you any longer!
I have promised to be silent.
And this promise has been silenced by whom?
By Federigo.
And you honor it with such zeal?
I honor it as to not procure myself.
Then say you don't love him. That is the only thing I will know! I can't believe anything from you any longer, you deceiver!
You do not believe me, and I have just saved your life.
I may have life, but now that I know I am in debt to such an infidel, I prefer death.
I love you with all my heart.
I despise you with all my soul.
Well, I'll die, and then you'll be happy.
You have spilled your blood already in this wantonness.
I know how to satisfy you.
Oh, God. Here we go again.
I'm gonna do it. I mean it. But is there anyone out there who's gonna try and stop me? No? Well then, goodbye world. Goodbye trees. Oh, goodbye the clock's ticking and my butternut tree. And now I'm gonna do it. Just double checking. Jump in at any time, really. Anyone? Hello?
Stop this! What in God's name do you think you're doing? And you? I disown you as my master. You are going to let her die? Do you have the heart of a beast or a devil? Well, I suggest you guard it well, or all us wicked, conniving, deceitful, unfaithful women might steal it away. You are so kind, my mistress. If he doesn't want you, he doesn't deserve you.
Ingrate! Is it possible that I would die and you feel nothing? Yes, you will kill me with sorrow. I'll die and then you'll be happy. But there will be a day when you realize that I am innocent. And then it'll be too late. And you'll cry and cry and cry at my slander and at your barbarous cruelty.
Huh. You know, there's one thing I just don't understand. A woman rushes in here with whom you are madly in love, attempts to save you her life, then attempts to slaughter herself, and all you do is stand and watch as if we're acting in a scene from a play.
You're crazy. Do you actually believe she would have killed herself?
I don't know, but if I hadn't arrived in time, we would have found out.
I'll have you know this isn't the first time she's threatened her life with the saber.
Okay, listen to this lying.
I am done with women forever.
Good, and hopefully they are done with you. I will say, as it is said in the Proverbs, how is it that such a tall tree grows from such small seeds? Women become notorious when they are unfaithful, yet men cheat all the time and are shocked when women do. And do you know why? Because the law is made by men who come up with rules to control and punish women whenever they do anything wrong. Well, you know, if I were in charge, I would decree that all the unfaithful men carry a tree branch. And then we would see the entire city looking like a forest.
Shut up. Yes, Clarice is unfaithful, but that was a great act she used to protest her innocence. She is a liar. She created these lies to make me feel sorry for her. But if destiny won't allow me to defeat my rival, then I will die of this indignity. And Clarice the ingrate will see her true love's heart and the blood that flows through it.
What a pig I'm going to make out of myself. Do you have anything to eat at all? Anything? Oh. A servant of two masters. I was going to serve them both, get paid for both, eat for both. But now I'm so tangled up, I can't serve one without uncovering the game to the other. Oh, here comes one now. Too bad.
Truffles, where is Angie?
I don't know, sir. Didn't I say I was going to look for her after we eat?
No, I can't wait.
Sir, the food is ready. It's beginning to go bad.
I'm not hungry. I want to return to the post office and look for Beatrice.
You know, in this country, sir, we have to eat. If we don't eat, we die!
I'm not hungry. And hurry up. Here's the money from the letter of credit. Take it and put it in my trunk. Ah, here are the keys. Whoa. Don't lose the keys, please. Thank you.
I've got them, Signore. I will do as you say, then bring you back the keys.
Good, and hurry up. Oh, and if I don't return in time for lunch, come to the piazza. I will be waiting for you. Send back the munchies.
So I have the keys and the letter, the money from the letter. Yes, Signore.
Did Senor Pantalone give you a purse with 100 ducats in it?
Yes, he did.
Then why didn't you give it to me?
I was coming to give it to you, Signore.
What did he say when he gave you the purse?
He told me to give it to my master.
And did you give it to some other master?
Yes, that's just it.
Then why did you let me ask you if it was mine? Where is it?
Here it is, Signore.
Is it full?
I haven't touched it, sir.
Count anyway. Tell Brigella that I have a friend coming for lunch. We'll need some extra food on the table.
Good, then how would you like to be served? How many courses?
Senor Pantalone isn't a man who needs to be served too many courses. 5 or 6 plates should do. And here, take this. In it is a letter of credit worth 250,000 scudi. Handle it with care.
You can put your faith in me, Signore. I've got it. Excuse me, madam.
What do you need, Truffles?
My master would like for his table to be prepared quickly. Immediately. Do you need any help in the kitchen?
In a half an hour, you can have whatever you'd like on the table.
Good, then now tell me, what'll you serve?
For 2 people, 2 courses of 4 platters each.
He had said 5 or 6, but 7 or 8 would be better. They'd be good. What's on the menu?
The first we will have a soup, a risotto, boiled meat, and a francado.
3 of those dishes I recognize. The 4th I've never heard of. What's a francado?
It's a French dish with a sauce. A good item.
Benissimo. The first course sounds good. Now, what about the second?
The second we will have a salad, pork,
Oh, my favorite.
grilled meat, and boudin.
Boldin? What's that?
I said boudin.
No.
And it's an English dish. Also a tasty mouthful.
Yummy. But how will you get all of that on the table?
Waiters.
Yes, but tell me precisely how everything will be laid out. I want to be able to picture it so that I know that everything will be in order.
Well, for example, I'd put the soup here, the risotto here, the francado here, and the soup there.
In the middle, you put nothing? What?
In that case, you'd have to order 5 platters.
Yes, 5 platters then.
Well, then there, just there, I would put the sauce for the meat.
Oh, my dear friend, the sauce wouldn't go there. The soup would.
Well, I've placed everything just so. So where else would it go but there?
My dear friend, you know absolutely nothing. Now, let me tell you, I have been to inns before who, believe me, may think they know how to cook, but when it comes to laying out a feast, they know absolutely nothing. Yes, observe carefully how I lay out each dish. Now, let's see. The francado, that'll go there. Then the boudin, that'll go there. Let's see, the boiled meat, yes, that can go there. The salad, there. The risotto here. What's that other dish you were saying? What was the boudin? Right. Yes, that can go there. The soup always goes in the middle. The sauce for the meat would go there. The salad here, and the dessert, well, we'll just save that for later.
Very well, but now the sauce is too far from the meat.
Yes, you're right. Perhaps we could do this here, then. Yes.
Truffaldino!
Yes, signori.
Where is my letter? Where is my letter of credit?
Here it is, signori.
You idiot! You imbecile! Do you have any idea how important that was to me.
Please have mercy, signori.
What if I can't get another one? What if that came from across the world? What then, idiot?
Oh, everything I touch goes bad. Perhaps I can mend it, yes.
Get out.
Oh, please have mercy,
Just
signori.
get out.
I am only a humble
Do
servant
you
who
ever
serves his master
stop
with
talking?
love and care. Truly, there is no other like me.
He is insane.
It is not as if I know him. Sometimes I think he's smart, and then I think he's completely stupid.
Did he at least tell you about lunch?
He said you wanted 5 platters post haste.
So what's being brought today? 5 platters? That's great. I have no end of suggestions on what to order.
Be careful.
Oh, yes. When you make the food, could you please cut the meat into small pieces? I have bad teeth, so I have to chew very carefully.
Did you hear? Everything's soft.
All right, everything's all right out here, so I'll alert the kitchen.
Tell Truffle Dino to come and serve.
Will do, signori.
Senor Pantalone, I'm glad you were able to join me on such short notice.
Oh, everything, it's okay. But I've heard, Brigelle's in, it's very nice, and the service is somewhat okay, so we'll just see.
I thought that today would be a good opportunity to finish our business dealings together, get my money to me.
Sounds good, sounds very good. Did they prepare our table?
Yes,
Your table is ready, signori.
There we go.
I shall bring in the food, signori. Just one moment. Is it ready? Is it ready? Oh, no, this is not right. This is not right at all. Here we are, yes.
Truffle
yes,
Dino!
this is the soup, right? Coming, master. How can I explain? Here. I've got it. Thank you very much. Go in and see what is that. Slowly. Yes, signori, the soup. Wonderful dish. Here we are, one of my favorites. Now I shall go in and get the rest. Yes, I will take this. You can bring in the rest. Now, immediately. Immediately. I better chase this before it goes in. Ha 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 ha.
What are you doing?
Damn. Signori, I'm bringing this to your table.
Where are you going with that basket of food?
To your table, signori.
And why were you trying to serve me before I arrived home?
I saw you coming from the window.
Why is that a basket and not the soup? You must know that I'm allergic to basket. Take that dish back to the kitchen! Immediately!
Sorry, signori, immediately.
Oh, Beatrice, will
yes,
I ever
take this
find
back.
you?
Aha. Ow! Yes, now.
Truffle Dino!
Hey! Ah, that goes in there. No, just stop that. Yes, here it is. Yes. What is it? Yes, that goes in there. This goes in here. Immediately.
Truffles!
Coming, master. Here, take these. Thank you. There we are, signori. Wonderful dish.
You mind your table and stay away from mine.
Oh, do this for me. Shoo.
He wants to stay and serve both places. I'd like to leave them both and go home.
Dessert.
This one I'm taking.
They're mine!
Truffles! Truffle Dino!
Truffle Dino!
Where are you?
One moment, master.
Thank you.
Oh, no. These are mine. Immediately.
This is my place.
Immediately! Ugh. Look at what you did. The corn is ruined. There you go, signori. Don't keep the corn back. Here we are. Floor.
You know what?
What?
Take them all. And claim all the tips, too.
Really, signori? The wages here. Unbelievable. Isn't that good? Thank you very much. Ow! Here we are. That's yes. This. Where does this go?
Your master.
Don't need it. Stop. There we go.
Truffle Dino, I would like my dessert sometime today,
Don't need it. Here. Copy, master. Here.
Thank you.
please. Making a mess.
It's okay.
Here's the bodine.
They already have the bodine. They already have the francado. Shut up! I serve them. Everybody's happy. Now, I eat. Ow! Oh.
Oh, all right. Makes sense. Now look how my mistress treats me. She gives me a Now look how my mistress treats me. She gives me a message to carry to the inn, alone, an innocent young girl like me. To serve a woman in love is an evil thing, to be sure. I have done a million things that I don't question, but this I just don't understand. If my master is so in love with Signore Silvio, why does she write secret letters to another man? I will not be the one to ruin their marriage, no. Perhaps I will call and have someone do it for me. Hello, is anybody out there? Hello, anybody?
What do you want? Oh.
I am so sorry, Signori. I didn't see you there.
It's fine. I am at your command.
I am afraid I have taken you from dinner.
I was at dinner, but I can always go back.
As long as you are not displeased with me.
You could never displease me. And just to look into your eyes satisfies me more than any feast.
You couldn't be more gracious.
You could never dissatisfy me, dear.
No, he called me dear! My mistress gave me this letter for Signor Federico, and I don't really want to give it to him, and I was thinking that since you are his servant, if you didn't mind terribly, maybe you could do it for me?
I will take it. But first, I must carry out my own bit of ambassadorship.
On behalf of whom?
On behalf of a man. His name is Truffaldino Battocchio, of Bergamo originally. Have you heard of him?
I do remember vaguely hearing something about him, but I really don't recall. I know that's
He is handsome, smart, young, attractive, deep voice, master of any event.
Oh, then I definitely don't know him.
Well, that's too bad because he's deeply in love with you.
Oh, I am smitten!
Perhaps there is hope for a bit of caress.
Oh, Signore, as I have said before, if I were to meet him and if he were to my liking, then perhaps we could correspond.
Would you like for me to show him to you?
Yes, I would love to meet him.
I'll get him right away. Oh, where is it? Where? Yes.
I don't understand.
Did you see him?
Who?
The one whom is in love with you.
I saw only you.
And?
Are you saying that the one who is in love with me and thinks I am beautiful is you.
It is I.
Why didn't you say so?
Well, I'm a bit shy. What was it that you were going to tell me?
I was...
Go on, tell me.
Oh, I am also a bit shy.
Oh, how wonderful. A marriage of the incredibly shy.
I belong to no one.
Well, if nothing is said, then nothing is certain.
That I want it to be said is certainly certain.
The same is to be said to mine.
I could have married at least 50 times, but I never found the man I wanted to give my life to.
Is it possible that you feel the same way about me that I feel about you?
I want to believe all that you say, but you are... Enough! Say no more.
What would one have to do if they wanted to, say, marry you?
I have neither mother nor father. One would have to ask my master or my mistress.
And what would they say?
They would say, whatever made me happy.
And what would you say?
I would say, whatever made them happy.
Very well then. We will all be happy. Now give me that letter.
Here's
and when
the
I
letter.
have a response, I will talk to you again. Now, do you have any idea what is contained in this letter?
I don't know, but I am bursting with curiosity.
Well, if it's going to upset my master, I don't want to take it.
Do you think it's a love letter?
I don't know. Perhaps we should open it.
Okay, but if we could open it, is there a way we could reseal it afterwards?
Leave that to me. I can reseal any letter. But do you know how to read?
A little, but I'm sure you read well.
A little.
Oh, then we will figure it out together.
Now, we must open this carefully.
Okay. Oh, what have you done? Oh,
Well, what does it say?
you tell me.
Well, I can't read it, can you?
Oh, I had such high hopes for this letter. Okay.
Perhaps we could
okay.
make out.
All right.
That looks like an
M with the
Yes,
mountains
mountains
and the
and
valley.
river.
Oh,
River,
okay,
valley,
okay.
same. Okay,
The
so
Y.
M
Looks like a Y with
No,
the
that's
curve.
definitely an I. That's an
Hey!
I.
What are you doing?
Nothing, Signori. We were just looking for you.
What do you want with me?
I was just delivering that letter.
And what is that letter?
What, this? Oh, this isn't a letter. This is a scrap of paper. Yes.
Let me see it.
Yes, signori.
This letter was meant for me. How come my letters always arrive opened?
I have no idea, signori. It was that one right
Who
there.
opened it?
Surely not I.
Or I.
Who brought it?
My master gave the letter to me.
And Smeraldina gave it to Truffaldino.
Oh, God.
You're a disgrace. I don't know who's ever given you a hand, but guess what? Here's mine! Ow!
Say what you want, but don't hit me.
Ow! You little... Ah! Guess what? You can keep running, but I will find you!
Really?
Poor Clarice. She is desperate over Silvio's jealousy, and when I find her, I will console her.
Well, on that note, I better be going to the post office. Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm taking a constitutional.
Why did you open this letter?
I didn't open it. Smeraldina did.
And where is Smeraldina?
Surely
You're
I don't.
the one who stayed, idiot. 1 and 1 make 2. That is 2 letters that have arrived opened in one day.
Please have mercy, signori. Please.
Come here. Come here. Here. Sit. Up.
Yes. Ow! Ow! Ow!
I will teach you never to open another letter. Get over here, you dimwit!
Ow! Ow! Why? Why must they be us. If they don't like us, just send us away. Don't beat us.
What did you say?
That was a disgrace to you, Honor. And if I were you, I would go out and find that other master and beat them myself. And if I couldn't find them, I would beat your servant.
Yes, this is an insult to me. Everything you just said, it's great. Yes.
No, I don't really think it's that. No.
What did you do to this man?
What? I got spit on his shoe.
Huh. You spit on his shoe, and you just stood there and didn't do a thing?
Yeah.
Didn't you think of what an insult that would be to me?
Well, like I was saying,
Now I will have to find whoever beat you, seek satisfaction, and if I can't do either, then beat you myself.
Oh, thank you, my dear, but that's so nice of you to stop him like that. Absolutely. It's great. Thanks.
There's a turnaround.
No. 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 Ow! Oh, God. There must have been a mandate sent out today telling all masters to beat their servants to the point of rapture today. But I've eaten well. We'll eat even better if I can serve them both successfully. Now, one master is sleeping. The other is out. They both have asked me to air out their trunks. I have the... yes, that. Let's try it back here. No, I don't like it here. What about over here?
Oh, my
Just
God.
like perpendicular to the... Oh, shh. I want to hear it. Yes, this is good. There we are. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Now, one of these keys matches with one chunk. The other key matches with the other. So, landed on the golden one. We'll try it with this one. Let's see. Yes, ha-ha! Opened on the first try. That means this key matches with this chunk. Ha. Ooh, this one's harder. Yes. Ha! Voila! Now, let's just see what's in here. No. Sometimes they'll leave a little something extra in the pocket. Something sweet, something to eat perhaps. No, nothing in there. What's this? Ooh. Looks interesting. What's that in here? No. This looks like this could have something in it. Oh, God. Get that over there. Let's try. Let's just see what's in. Nothing. Oh, what's that? Oh, why, how beautiful. It's a wonderful portrait. Do you know who it is? I think I've seen him before, yes. Yes, but... No, that isn't him. He doesn't dress like that. Oh, no, my master's awake. I better clean up here. One moment, master.
Truffles!
Yes, that came from this one. So this goes
Come here, or do I have to come out there and give you a beating?
One moment, master. Yeah, these go over here.
What the devil are you doing?
Airing out your trunks like you asked.
Yes. Whose trunk does this belong to? Got
No,
two
one
twos
foreigner
and-
just got in today, yes.
Very well. Give me my coat, please.
Yes. Haha. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Uh-oh. I seem to mix up the jacket of one master with the jacket of the other. They are the same color. Here it is. Here.
Are we sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
What is this? Oh, God. It's my portrait, the one I had made for my beloved. But how did it come to be in my pocket? I never put it there. I gave it to Beatrice. Come here, tell me, how did this portrait come to be in my pocket?
You must understand, Signori, that portrait, it belongs to me. It was left to me by my old master. He died, and he left me all of his belongings, and I had to sell all of them, and that's all I have left.
Left to you?
Yes.
And what was the name of this master?
Truly, sir, I don't remember. I only served him for a couple of days.
Did he live incognito?
Yes, he lived incognito. He was very hard to come by.
How long ago did he die?
Not long. Only a couple of days ago.
And how long did you serve him?
10, 12 days.
Oh, dear. He must mean Beatrice. She left dressed as a man, lived incognito. Oh, the anguish if this is true. This master of yours, was he young?
Yes, very young.
Without a beard?
Without a beard.
Yes, she would be without one. Where did she come from, this young master?
Truly, sir, I don't know.
Was it Turin, perhaps?
Yes,
Oh,
Turin,
God.
that's just it.
His similarity is a dagger into my heart. But tell me, is this young master of yours truly dead?
Oh, he's truly dead. Absolutely, positively dead.
How did he
Dead.
die?
One moment. What is this? Oh. Well, you see, this master enjoyed collecting different species, you know. He had bears, white tigers, chinchillas, all over his apartment. But his most prized animal was the goldfish. Now, this wonderful goldfish would eat dinner with him on the table. But someone was out to get to this master. So not only did they take his life, but they took his goldfish.
God!
It was awful. You see, they snuck in and put the goldfish on top of his pasta. So when he swallowed the goldfish and began to choke.
Oh.
And choke, and choke, and choke. And then he spit it out. He was absolutely fine. But you see, what the master had done was put poison in his pasta. Which caused him to become purple and bubbly all over the arms, then the legs, and then his limbs started shaking and shaking and shaking until they flew off of his body. And then his chest was ripped open and his heart flung into the air and bursted into a million pieces. Oh
my...
Awful.
No.
It took so long to clean up.
Oh, God! Where was he burying the remains?
Well, we got about a bowl full, so we took them to the family plot. But you see, the worst part about it is, he's buried alone. He had an extra plot for his betrothed, but they haven't been able to find her. God knows where she is. Isn't it awful?
Oh, God.
Just awful.
What have I heard? Beatrice dead? My poor wretched Beatrice, the hardships of the voyage, the torment of the heart that drove you out to begin with. Oh, God, I can't endure this agony.
What's wrong with him? I think he's crying. I hope he's not plagued with melancholia. Oh dear, oh dear. Now, I better clean up here before my other master comes, as to not get
Believe
beaten.
me, Senor Pantalone.
Oh no, here she comes.
This last part needs to be looked over again.
Well, it's very possible that my collection may have made a mistake, but if that's the case, we'll look over the books one last time, and between the two of us, we can figure it out.
Yes, I have a duplicate copy of our accounts in my trunk, so we can look at that and see who is in error, you or me. Truffaldino.
Yes, Signori.
Is this my trunk?
Yes.
What is it doing out here?
No, I'm airing out your clothing.
And have you done that?
I've done that.
Who does this trunk belong to?
Strangers have just got in today.
Get me my accounts from my trunk, please.
I will do as you say, signori. God help me.
Like I said, the clerks may have made a mistake. We'll look at the books one last time, and if I've made the mistake, of course you won't have to pay the fee.
It is possible that everything is fine. We shall see. We shall see. Do you have it yet?
Here they are. Yes, here they are, signori.
Yes, thank you. These aren't mine. These letters, they're Florindo's.
Damn.
Where did you get this book?
You see, it was left to me by my old master. He died and left me all of his belongings, and I had to sell all of them. And
How long
that's all I
ago
have
was
left.
this?
Not long, only a couple of days ago.
Where was this?
I don't know, somewhere in Italy.
Was it Turin?
Yes, Turin, that's it.
And this master was his name Florindo?
Yes, Florindo, wonderful name.
Of the Artusi family.
Artusi, that's just it.
And what happened to him?
Well, he died.
Oh. How did he die?
1 moment, please. Hurry. Okay. Here, take it. Well, you see, it's an absolutely awful story.
No.
This master enjoyed swimming, and he was planning on entering the annual swim race in Milan, So you see, he wanted to build up his strength. So he had his servants fill his pool with hot chocolate and marshmallows. Absolutely awful. So he was swimming in the hot chocolate until there came this big marshmallow. And he ran into it because he couldn't see through the hot chocolate. And he banged his head.
On the marshmallow.
And he fell to the bottom. And when he got there, the hot chocolate dissolved his body.
And his remains? Where were they buried?
His remains were buried in the pool. They were in the pool. And there's a tombstone that said, "Don't swim in hot chocolate, or you'll never see your love again."
Oh, my sorrow! Florindo is dead! Dead is my only hope. Dead is my well-being.
Yes, he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I left my country, I abandoned my parents, I dressed myself as a man!
What?
Everyone thinks that I'm a man! I don't even understand that! I mean, really, are you blind? God! I can see no light anywhere! Grief brings me to the earth! My Florindo, I'm desperate to follow you!
Gosh, Treveldino!
Pantalone, sir.
She's a woman!
A female! Yes.
This is a mess!
Oh, everything is a marvel.
Everything is confused.
Everything is enchanted.
Look, I'm gonna go tell my daughter.
I'm going
What?
I'm going to eat.
Old man Pantalone, get a hold of me. The more I think about it, the more my bile churns.
Dear doctor, how good it is to see you again.
How dare you have the gall to greet me as you do?
Well, I have good news.
What? Are they already married? Did I miss the wedding? I don't give a fig.
Look, that hasn't happened at all.
Then what has happened? Please tell me, and then I'll give you a piece of my mind.
Okay, now I just want to slap her. My daughter, your son. Do I have to shout it?
Shout it from the rooftops. I don't have to listen. My son is sick to his stomach, and he is sick because of Federigo Rasponi of Turin.
Look, you need to know about this Turinian.
I know all I need to know about him. He is marrying your daughter, my son's fiance, and that is it.
But the real truth is, you
I don't
understand.
want to hear it.
Oh! Look, if you don't hear it from me, it'll all be the worse for you.
We'll see for whom it'll be the worst.
My daughter is a woman with honor.
Oh,
and guess
stop
what? Don't you...
talking. Go to hell.
Little. Oh, she is a woman dressed in the clothing of a beast. I don't understand her.
There you are!
Oh, gosh, look. Signore Silvio, please, with your graces, allow me to tell you good news. Dignify me by allowing me to speak. And please don't blow up instantly at me like your mother just did.
What do you have to tell me? Speak!
Well, the wedding that was between my daughter and Signore Federigo has been canceled.
Is it true? I'm not dreaming.
Yes, it's true. And if you still have feelings for her, my daughter is ready to give you her hand.
Oh, God!
What?
You have returned life to the dead!
Yeah!
But what of the marriage that was spoke of?
Well, to be short, Signore Federigo in actuality is Beatrice, his sister.
I don't understand.
Well, then you must have a head full of rocks. The person that we thought was Federigo is actually Beatrice.
Dressed as a man?
Dressed as a man!
Now I understand.
Well, it's about time.
I am infinitely happy.
Look, let's just go. My daughter knows nothing of this. With one retelling, I'll satisfy you both.
And sir, I beg your pardon. For my recent behavior, I was filled with passion.
Stop. Love just makes you do these things. Now let's go.
Oh, what man could be happier than I am? What heart could be more content than my own?
Stop this! If you care for me at all, leave me alone!
Leave me alone.
Don't get in my way again.
He's strong and armed.
What do I see?
Lorenzo?
Beatrice?
Is it you?
Is it you?
Oh, my love.
Oh, my soul.
If every knife fight ended like this, it wouldn't be a bad thing. This is the most excellent cutlery.
What drove you to such a desperate act?
I heard you were dead.
Who told you I was dead?
My servant.
My servant told me you had perished as well, driving me deeper and deeper into despair than I had ever gone in my life.
But this book was the reason why I believed him.
That book. This book was in my trunk. How did it... Look at this. Remember the portrait I made for you in Turin? Great. Your favorite pair of sunglasses.
But how did you get this?
It was in my trunk.
What comedians these servants are.
We will find them immediately and confront them with the truth. Hello, is anyone there?
At your command.
Where are our servants?
I don't know, Signore. I can go and look for them.
Yes, please find them and bring them to here to us immediately.
I only know just the one, but I'll alert the waiters. I'm sure they'll know. And may I congratulate you on doing something at the moment that is sweeter than death? I am a servant to you both.
Tell me, Federigo, your brother, is he really dead?
You doubt it. You're the one who delivered the fatal blow.
I know, but I am almost convinced he was a zombie and here in Venice. Walking around.
It was under his name and pretense that I came looking for you.
I know. A letter from your servant in Turin told me everything. You see, I believe that mine ran into your servant on the way to the post office. He picked up your letter. I saw that it was addressed to you, and I couldn't help but open it.
I would have done the same.
Is this
looks
really
to be the root of it.
necessary? Careful, this is Casimir's!
This is the only one I can find. When I find the other, I'll be sure to bring him to you.
You search for him.
We won't harm you.
We aren't going to hurt you.
Why don't you tell us on how the book and the portrait came to be misplaced and where the other rogue has gone?
May I speak to you in private? So you go that way. I'll talk to you in a minute. Now, Signori, you must understand, none of this is my fault. It is all of the fault of the servant of that master over there, Angie. It was she who went into your trunk and mixed everything up. And had I known what she was up to, I would have been mortified. Now, when it came to your portrait, she begged me not to speak, for she knew that she would be beaten to a pulp by her master. So I, being a noble, good man that I am, had to make something clever up on the spot, and I told you that it was all my fault. This is the story, and I tell it truthfully.
What's taking so long?
This servant, this was the one of Signora Beatrice.
Yes, Angie.
You knew this information and you kept it from me.
For the love of Angie.
You have this much love for Angie.
She's all I have.
Oh. He's tormented by an excess of love, poor strange person.
I am yours.
What was that involved discourse you had with Signor Florindo?
Well, I was telling him that all of this was my fault. But it wasn't. It was the fault of the servant of that master over there, Angie. It was she who went into your trunk and his trunk and mixed everything up, and I had to took the blame, etc., etc., etc. This is the story, and I tell it truthfully.
Signora Beatrice, since we can't find the other servant and this one did none of the irreparable damage, I suppose we can't do much.
Yes, and I suppose that in thanks of our reconciliation, we can pardon all that has transpired. I should go change my clothes. I will meet you at Signor Pantalone.
No matter what you wear, you are the most beautiful woman in the world.
I know.
This day has been filled with the grandest accidents and emotions. Crying, laments, desperation, and finally, reunion and happiness. When it pleased the heavens, they swept us out from the sadness and delivered us into all the most sensible of all possible permutations. Passing from tears into laughter does add a salty sweetness to it all.
It does. Excuse me, sir, but I have a favor to ask of you.
What do you want?
I, too, like you, am in love.
You are in love.
Yes, with the servant girl of Signore Pantalone, Smeraldina.
And how does she feel about all of this?
The girl wants me. All I need is for someone to ask Signore Pantalone for her hand in marriage for me. So I was wondering if perhaps you could put in a little word for me.
Yes, I will do this for you. I suppose you deserve something out of all the good you've done.
Now, sir, I told you that all of this is Angie's fault.
And God knows where this damned Angie is. Now, how will you support a wife?
I will do what I can. I suppose I'll ask Angie to help.
I suggest you seek out someone with a better sense of how to be helpful.
If she can't help me, who can?
Go on, Clarice. And don't be so obstinate. You've seen how penitent Signor Silvio is and how he's asked for our pardon. And the whole mess that he's done out of love. And if he can pardon all the grief that we caused him, how come you can't pardon his behavior?
Sweet, sweet Clarice, please take pity on my son, for he has gone a bit crazy in all of this.
Send me a measure of your pity, Signor Clarice, and let me assure to you that my love for you is true. And it was the fear of losing you that made me so furious.
Come, Signora Mistress, what do you want to do? These men, some a little more, some a little less, have all been nothing but cruel to us.
Okay.
They have all suspected you of mistreatment and deceit and then wanted you to die. And now, one or the other wants to marry you off. This is an illness which they have caused, and they must take their medicine.
Look! She's the one who needs the medicine. We need to do something to amuse her and cheer the girl up. And we have to make her forget about all her anger.
Or maybe what she needs is neither poison nor medicine, but love is a sweet concoction, a piece of candy. Yes?
Senora Clarice, is it possible a sound might pass from your lips? I know I deserve your punishment, but punish me with your words, not with your silence. I am at your feet. Have mercy on me.
Oh, did you hear that sigh? That came out of her. That's a good sign.
Yes, begin your argument.
That voice was like a light in the fog.
My dearest Clarice, if you think my love for you is only alive in this vendetta, then I am rotten to the core. But oh, you coursed through all the blood in my veins, and now it spills through my eyes.
Yes, bravo!
Cruelty!
Oh, vanquished!
Oh, come, poor soul, stand up. Stand up! Over here. And you too, senora, come over here. Look, my souls, please, take hands, console each other, and please stop crying, because after all, the heavens have blessed you.
There, it is done!
Done and done again.
Senora Clarice, have charity!
Ingrate!
Dear,
Inhumane!
my love,
Dog!
my soul, my life!
Aha, yes, there we go.
God in heaven, forgive me.
I forgive you.
Go on, Silvio, you have been forgiven.
The illness has been cured. She has given him his medicine. With your permission, may I come in?
Yes, you may come in, my good friend Brigella, and please, let me tell you this entire tall tale.
Senora Beatrice is here and would like to have a word with you.
Yes, she should come too. She has our pardon.
Poor Senora Beatrice. It consoles me to know she's in a better situation.
You have compassion for her
Yes, so much.
and for me.
Cruelty.
I am here to beg your forgiveness. As it was all on my account, you were so disturbed.
Say nothing, my friend. Come here.
Senora Beatrice, for a woman and one so young, you are truly blessed with admirable courage.
Yes, the heavens have sent me some comfort.
Well, if that's what you found in truth, then why do you look so sad? Be happy!
I am happy.
Oh, what a reputation, really.
Madam, I wouldn't touch my affairs if I were you.
My dear mother, forget all feelings you may have. I'm happy now, and the world is filled with goodness. There's to be another wedding. Let's have it.
Aye, senor, you have heard of mine.
With whom?
With the first man that comes my way.
I can provide him for you.
You? But how can you provide for her?
I can provide her with a small dowry.
That isn't required of you.
I'm scared the heavens may eat me up. They have a taste for me.
References to you, sirs.
Where is Signor Florindo?
He is here. He wanted me to come and make sure that everyone was content with him being here.
Will you welcome Signor Florindo?
Well, is he your friend?
He is my fiancé.
Then I am at your service.
Tell him to come.
With your permission, a word, please. My dearest, I missed you. We should talk.
About what?
Would you like?
Oh, why not?
We will talk.
Senora Mistress, a word, please.
What would you like?
I am only a poor girl in search of my place in the world. It is the servant of Senora Beatrice who wants me, and I am sure that with a word from you, you will have me as I hope is my destiny.
Oh, yes, dear Smildina. Trust in me. As soon as I am able, I will have a word with Senora Beatrice freely, and we'll arrange this.
What's the big secret?
Nothing, Signori. I just had to tell her something.
May I know?
How dare he listen to our secrets when he didn't give a damn about our truths?
Ahem! I am your most humble servant. Are you the master of the house?
At your service.
May I have the honor of presenting myself to you by the grace of Signora Beatrice, who commands my life.
Well, I'm happy to know you, and I'm happy to know that you're happy.
Signora Beatrice will become my wife, and we would like you to pronounce the final blessings on our marriage.
What? I can't do that. I'm not a priest. I can't marry you.
Priest.
Anyone?
Priest.
No.
No, maybe. Okay. I don't.
I'm not a priest. I can't marry you.
Yeah. Priest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My friend, I'm so happy for you.
And I for you.
Chef Boyardee!
Yes, I remember you. You were the one who challenged me to a duel.
Yes, you nearly tried to kill me.
And then he gave you life as well.
Yes, that's true.
Thanks to me.
All is well and all is done.
And now for the best, signores.
What's next?
With your permission, a word, please.
Yes?
Remember the something that you promised me?
No, I don't remember.
To ask Signore Pantalone for Smeraldina's hand in marriage?
Yes, I will do so immediately. Signore Pantalone, I know we have just met and all, but my servant here wishes to marry your maidservant. Would this arrangement be of any difficulty?
Oh, great. Another one wants me? Who is this? I would like to meet him first, at the very least.
Look, you have my blessing, but what do you say, miss?
If I believed that he, whoever he is, was the very best I could do.
What kind of man is your servant?
Well, for the time that I have known him, he's a good man.
Okay.
He's completely illiterate, but we'll go past that. He cannot cook whatsoever. He eats all of the time. He can sing, therefore he can serenade your servant. Bloody blah.
Okay.
Senor Florindo, you have preempted something that I should have done. I was to propose the marriage of my maid with the servant of Senora Beatrice, but since you have asked for your servant first, I must defer to you.
Oh, no, disregard anything I just said. You were first.
But I don't want my request to receive preference over yours, and since I hadn't spoken yet, proceed with your
I
request.
respect your consideration, but Signore Pantalone, whatever I had just spoken of, pretend I didn't. I absolutely do not want him to marry her. Disregard my servant's wishes.
I, too, am honored by your courtesy, but if she cannot marry Senor Florindo's servant, she can certainly not marry Senora Beatrice.
Well, it won't be mine.
Sirs! May I make an adjustment here? Signore Florindo, you were asking for Smeraldina's hand in marriage on behalf of your servant, were you not?
Yes, haven't you been paying attention?
And Signora Clarice, you were asking for Smeraldina's hand in marriage on behalf of Signora Beatrice's servant, were you not?
Yes.
Smeraldina, give me your hand in marriage.
Right! What claim do you have on her hand?
The claim of the servant of Signore Florindo and Signora Beatrice.
What?
What?
A moment of calm, please. Signore Florindo, on whose behalf were you asking for Smeraldina's hand in marriage?
Yours.
And Signora Beatrice, on whose behalf were you asking for Smeraldina's hand in marriage?
Yours.
Ergo, Smeraldina is mine.
Beatrice, where is your servant?
Isn't that Truffaldino?
But Truffaldino is my servant.
I thought your servant was Angie.
I thought your servant was Angie.
No!
Fool!
Slave!
You were serving two masters at the same time?
Yes. And I've done it bravely. I didn't plan to get into this predicament. But I succeeded anyways. It lasted only a day, it's true. But at least I can glory in the knowledge that no one would have found me out if I hadn't revealed the love I have for this girl. I have done my job here, with a few mistakes, but you must admit it was quite a show. For that reason, my hope will only be, you'll give me your hands, you'll pardon me.